A teen freezes near a fog-draped riverbank, eyes locked on something off-frame, breath ragged as the water rumbles below.
No, that's not real. Mis hijos.
The teen slips on wet stone. A violent splash erupts from the dark, and everything cuts to black. Darkness gives way to a midnight river, fog curling over the surface, moonlight broken across black water. Wind brushes unseen trees, far off, faint crying rises and falls.
Mis hijos.
A ripple disturbs the flat surface, then a sudden splash drags the frame back to black. In the dark studio, Tara sits at the microphone, amber light soft behind her.
Welcome back to Stories from the Edge. I'm Tara. Tonight's story isn't just a legend. People still claim to hear her. Late at night, near rivers, a woman crying for what she lost. They say if you hear her crying, you're already too close.
Long before headphones and screens, there was a village by a river, warm with sun and laughter.
There was once a woman named Maria, kind, devoted, and deeply in love. She had 2 children, and for a time, her life felt complete.
Maria moves through mourning with her children while neighbors call greetings.
Careful by the river, niños. Stay where I can see you.
For a while, life was simple, but love can change. Evening falls. Maria waits in a doorway while the river darkens behind the houses.
Her husband, the man she trusted, began to drift away. Late nights, excuses, distant eyes.
He returns after dark, offering little more than silence.
You said you'd be home before dark. The children waited for you.
He brushes past her. The house feels colder.
And then, one day, he left, and he didn't come back.
The color drains from the village. Maria walks alone more often now, the children quieter.
Grief turned into anger, and anger into something darker. Night after night, Maria stood at the river as if it might return the life she'd lost. One night, by that same river, she made a choice she would regret forever.
Night settles heavy as Maria walks the bank with her children, their small hands in hers.
The river was quiet, too quiet. The water barely moved, as if it were waiting.
The children murmur as Maria steps slow.
Mama, it's cold. Can we go home now?
Maria does not answer.
Grief had hollowed her out, and that night, something inside Maria went still.
A low heartbeat begins.
The river seemed to listen, to offer an answer at a price she could never pay.
Maria's grip tightens.
Mama, you're hurting me.
She loosens only slightly.
And somewhere else, another pair of feet walks another river, listening.
The teen looks toward the water as other sounds fall away.
Okay, that's weird.
The river was quiet and waiting. Maria stepped closer, the children at her side, and the night held its breath.
The heartbeat swells.
And then everything changed.
We do not see the moment clearly, only fragments. a hand snatching at air, a breath breaking apart. A splash too loud, too final.
And just like that, it was over.
The heartbeat distorts, then drops into silence.
The silence came first. Then the realization.
Maria looks down, expecting small hands. There is nothing.
No, no, mis hijos. ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde están?
She searched. She screamed their names until her voice was raw. But the river doesn't give back what it takes.
Maria falls to her knees, clawing at mud and stone.
Mis hijos, por favor, devuélvanmelos.
Ahead on the path, a younger friend slips out of sight.
Hey, slow down. You're too close to the...
The path ahead is suddenly empty.
Where'd you go?
In moments like that, the mind turns cruel.
Panic scrapes through the teen's voice as they hurry forward.
This isn't funny. Where are you?
Two different nights, two different rivers, the same terror.
Maria's screams tear through the fog.
Mis hijos, mis hijos. No. ¿Por qué?
The teen's call echoes back just as helplessly.
Answer me. Where are you?
Somewhere between those screams and that silence, something breaks.
Then a voice, farther up the path.
I'm over here. Relax, I just went up the stairs.
Relief nearly buckles the teen's knees.
Don't just disappear like that, I thought.
Maria's screams ripped through the night, but the river did not answer. Instead, it took her voice and bound it to its own endless song.
Villagers came with lanterns and found a woman broken by the water.
In the days that followed, Maria became a warning, a whisper.
They said her grief and guilt were too heavy for the earth to hold. When Maria's body finally stilled, her spirit did not.
They say her spirit never left, condemned to wander, searching for the children she lost and mistaking others for her own.
She drifts along the riverbank, a pale shape in the mist.
Mis hijos.
In village after village, the stories began to match. A woman in white, a veil of fog, children drawn toward weeping in the dark.
Some say she walks only the river where it happened. Others, that any place of loss becomes a doorway.
The teen blinks as the earbuds buzz softly. Tara's voice warps for a moment.
They say, if you listen closely, the story starts to listen back.
A whisper slips through the static.
Mis hijos.
It curls close to the teen's ear as if someone stands just behind them.
Did you hear that? Hear what?
The teen pulls one earbud free, eyes fixed on the opposite bank, where a pale shape drifts through the fog.
Some legends stay in the past, but La Llorona belongs to the places we're most afraid to look, where love and regret and water meet.
The teen grips the younger friend's shoulder and pulls them back from the edge.
Let's go, now.
When the teen looks again, the figure is gone. Darkness at the river slowly gives way to candlelight.
But not all spirits are lost. In many cultures, there is a time when the veil between worlds grows thin, a time to remember, to celebrate, to welcome loved ones back. Dia de los Muertos is a night of light and love.
Families share food and stories. Photos rest beside candles. Marigolds mark the way home.
It offers another way to meet the dead, not through fear, but memory, not through a curse, but welcome. But not every spirit finds peace.
The warmth fades. The cold river returns. Later that night, the teen walks alone again.
Some are trapped inside regret, drawn back to the places where loss first took shape.
The teen pauses at a small overlook, studying the water.
Mis hijos.
This time, the whisper is close, no longer trapped inside the headphones. The teen turns toward the river and glimpses a form rising from the fog, arms reaching, face concealed.
Some spirits are welcomed back, and some never left.
The camera pulls away into darkness as the river and a distant cry linger.